Alright guys, I'm going to show you how I make my bodies. This is the last body I made. Came out pretty good. Has kind of like a sparkle tone to it. This one's going to be kind of similar. This is the new Megalodon body by Proline. It's for the two-wheel drive slash. So the first thing I like to do with my bodies is obviously you're going to want to cut them out using the right scissors. I used to use some old scissors that, you know, you just kind of grab on the side. These are some actual Lexan body cutting scissors, so you could actually get in those little corners, and they come with two different types, one for going this way, one for going the other way essentially, but I just use the same one for both sides. Really cheap and easy, and it makes it really fast. Alright, now that it's all cut out, you just want to make sure you're lining up the body posts at this point, because if you don't, it's kind of hard to do later. It's looking pretty good. So with this Proline body, it has kind of these extra little fender flares that go on. You can paint separately, and then I have these little side fins that also go on. Alright, so the next step would be to put on your window masks after you got it all mocked up where you kind of want it. And now next we're going to be sanding. Alright, you kind of want just a good scuffing in all the corners and areas where you think that paint would be kind of weak sticking on there, like at the back because it has a bunch of detail on it. You kind of want to make sure you get a lot of all the crevices. I'm using 400 grit. You could probably go just as a little finer, but this is, I guess, wet dry 400. Works good. Alright, on to the next step would be painting the details of it. So like any little tiny things that you want sticking out, I usually go with those first. Forgot to say, after sanding you want to make sure you do a good wash on it. Use soap and water. You're going to want to use like just like a normal degreaser. Dish soap, normal dish soap would work. And you just want to get pretty much all your handprints and fingerprints all over the inside off. And you also want to have super clean hands before you start. But yeah, in between there you're going to want to give it a good wash session. Alright, next we're going to be doing the details of the engine. It's going to be on this side. I won't bore you with that. I'm using these are enamel paints. Probably not the right paints, but they'll work for these little detailing parts because a lot of paint will go on top of them, but should be using kind of Lexan paint, but these will work for details. Alright, so we got some of the details painted up. Came out okay. Usually when you do those details you want to take your time and go really, really slow, but I don't do that. So next we're going to do the masking, because we're going to make a two-tone. So we're going to start with masking the outer layer, I guess the bottom portion. And then all the inner portion is going to be the black. So that's a lot easier to do. Oh, there's some overspray right there. As you can see, this is a A1 masking job here. So you're just going to be masking off the second layer essentially. So this first layer is going to be all the black. And then after you do all the black, you can take off all the mask and do all of the second color. And then the color will show the black and then the second color on top of it. What you want to do is heat up your spray paint to about just warm to touch. A little warmer than, you know, maybe 90 degrees, 80 degrees. The reason for that is the paint comes out much, much finer. And I like to do like a little test goes here, see which way the wind's going. The wind's like going inside my room here. Okay, so the first layer you're going to want to do is going to be just ultra thin, just to put a nice thin little layer on there. Essentially this is just going to be like an adhesion layer. Alright, so what is this, like the third coat now, I think? I mean, again, I go do the edges first, all the little indentations, the details. And then a good way to know if you're done is just hold it up to the sun. And anywhere that there's a bit of sun showing through, you're gonna probably want to hit that again. Ooh, that almost is gonna run right there. Alright, came out pretty good. Little bit of missing here and there. That's alright. Right here we got some overspray. It's okay if you get any overspray. See, right here came out pretty good. But if you get any overspray, you can actually get some gasoline, or I'm gonna try to use some nitro fluid or nitro fuel and a little bit of a cotton swab and see if I can get that. Alright, so I forgot the Proline body has these like little extra bits, so you're gonna want to do the same thing. Sand them up, wash them up, and then you're gonna do a nice light spray. Alright, same thing. First layer is gonna be ultra fine, just to kind of get a nice grab going on. Spray it. This cam's running kind of low. This is looking pretty good. We're gonna take out that final layer here. These are pretty much done. What I like to do is I back them with white, but I won't do these. One more light coat of this white and we will be done. I'm gonna go on this corner because it looks like it's already kind of coming up for me a little bit. See how it's kind of holding on right there? I really don't know what causes that, so that's why I have a habit of going quick. As soon as you got your paint dry, just get up in there and take off all your masks. All right, that's looking pretty good. I'm gonna take off the final layer now. It's a final protective coat. Obviously you want to do that before you do your stickers, because if you put your stickers on top of that and then take off your layer, the stickers come off as well. I've done that. Interesting. All right, we're gonna be pulling off the final mask here. I like to start at the front, go to the back. You can do whatever you want. Whew, that is gloss black. That is looking really nice. Those are just crud. That is really nice. Ooh, yes. Very nice. Overspray, 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 overspray. So you want to hit it with, you know, something to kind of wipe it up, but I'm not too delicate on my stuff. I don't mind if it's slightly messed up. I'm not really a perfectionist when it comes to painting, because I feel like I'm gonna be, and then as soon as I start on it, I'm just like, let's just get this done. Send it off a jump. This is looking fantastic. Wow, that is pretty cool. I like that engine. So I'm gonna put stickers all over this too, so it'll hide some of my imperfections. But ooh, that is looking nice. This is what I built it for. Just lay that on kind of nicely. Ooh, that is really nice. It's looking pretty sweet. Alright, time to add some stickers. Put some of the details on the engine and stuff. Looks pretty good. If you're wondering what this hole is for, it's a nitro, so that's where the easy start goes in. Spoilers. It's a spoiler. And this goes here. So I'm gonna get those on. So you're gonna want to just drill hole punch with one of these little Lexan body reamers, I guess it's called. 3 holes, makes 3 holes, and that puts on the fender flare. Definitely put some Loctite on those 3 screws, and all the screws that are gonna be on the inside, just so nothing backs out. So we finished it. This is with all the stickers put on. Now I painted obviously the silver part silver, and then it came with various stickers to kind of make it look a little more realistic. I kind of went with the same color scheme that they kind of had on the box. I really like teal and black, so copied them. Came out pretty nice. Alright, now next what I'm going to do with, like, what I do with all my bodies is actually shoe goo, drywall tape and shoe goo the inside of this body. So all of this is all going to be full of essentially another protective layer. So this body's not going anywhere. Once I do that, this body will be darn near indestructible. Yeah, that looks really good. Okay, so this is how it kind of should look like when you do the first layer of drywall tape. This is going to make it extra strong. And then what you're going to want to do is just put shoe glue pretty much in between all the membranes of the whole thing. That's going to strengthen it up a whole bunch. But this is going to be your finished product. It's going to have a nice layer of shoe glue and drywall tape.